All right, so this is a big topic for me because I just watch a lot, and I have watched a lot of TV. So yeah, this is about
Hold
black
on.
content
How many
creators.
black cartoon characters is it on TV right now? I name five.
And he's black.
I'll give you time.
That's Tyler the Creator, and he's explaining why he changed the main lead from his TV show, The Jellies, from white to black. Now, I didn't watch The Jellies, and neither did you, but I do remember watching this, and it resonated with me. Because I remember watching films.
I remember that one. I didn't watch that one, but I do
Oh,
remember being
Static
black.
Shock.
That one, that was lit. Shout Shock. That is Shock. I watched out, bro. Even when he did the crossover with Batman, that was lit.
Tuttenstein? Yeah. Remember Tuttenstein?
Nope.
This clip is old, like 2017 in July old.
Actually,
This
yeah.
take isn't relevant anymore. Yes. Yes, it is. Look, I'm gonna make it even madder. We currently have the same number of black cartoon protagonists on television now as we did back in 1929.
Bro, don't own any channels, bro. But I'll get you still.
One. What about Craig of the Creek? Series finale ended earlier this year. Moon Girl and
Who?
Dinosaur, as of recording, not greenlit for a new season. My Dad the Bounty Hunter, canceled. Shouldn't we
Damn.
past this? There should be black main leads everywhere. I'm not talking about the
With this one, man, I'm always so like my whole thing's like family's like engineer based. A lot of people in my family do engineering, so it's like yo, trying to like solution orientated, find set, and I'm just like yo, you ain't gonna get nowhere because it's cartoons, bruh. You have the internet, bruh. These times you just make your own thing happen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Getting a faceless corporation to make a cartoon for you, bro, and it's just not gonna be. There's no point, bro. And you'll get more complaints than not, bro. You just need to do your own thing, bro.
limelight like Jon Stewart or Jay. I'm
Jon
talking
Stewart was lit. Jon Stewart was a legend.
on protagonists. There's no doubt about it. It's their show, hands down. Well, no, because as of right now, the only show that's featuring a black protagonist and currently keeping us tied with the same year that kicked off the Great Depression is a show that
Say that like it makes, bro. They didn't have TVs back then.
I grew up watching as a kid, The Proud Family. Except now it's been revised for newer audiences, so they're louder and somehow prouder. This is a problem. Bias and stereotypes just scratch the surface as
No, man, because no one's watching TV, man. That's the big thing. No one's watching TV, bro. Make something, post it online, bro. That's why you're not counting.
why there are so few black main characters in mainstream cartoons. And while the lack of representation is putting a much-needed spotlight on these studios, revealing some serious blind spots and unsolved questions, the worst part about it is it affects all of us, regardless of your race, age, or ethnicity. We're losing the ability to nurture our own.
Nah, mine was an old. You know what it is? I've seen this. Like a lot of guys that wanted to do art back in the day, they've lost in the old way of doing things. And bro, the old way of doing things is so inefficient, bro. It ain't even like a good way of doing anything, bro. To be honest with you, you were better off like making the most of the internet. But people want to complain about the past, and it's like it was mad. No, bro, nah. To use your initiative, man.
Racial identity, while simultaneously developing harsh social dynamics not only amongst ourselves but each other. But to understand any of that, we need to know why black cartoon characters have had such a hard time gaining and
Well, I'll tell you, none of the companies are owned by black people, and like there's not that many cartoons out available at the time. It takes like 100. How many? It took like thousands upon £1,000 dollars to make anything start, bro. Well, let's sign out. He says.
remaining in the leading role spotlight. Well, that's simple. Negro Boy.
Ah man.
I think we've established that Kaka and Tuki don't work.
More formally known as Bosco, he's the first black animated
Why go there, man? Why you go to the most racist, effed up part of history?
cartoon character. Created by Hugh Harman and Rudy Isaac,
Two? What the hell?
who worked as animators at Walt Disney during that time. The pilot, Talk Ink Kid, aired in May of 1929, and it blew up. Not only because animation was still relatively new, but synchronized sound was super popular, which is just a technique of matching audio with whatever effects are actually happening on screen. That said, a series of short films soon followed during the 1930s. And Bosco even saw a resurgence in popularity when it was brought to the small screen in the 1950s, even still airing into the early 1990s. But why was it so popular? Well, if you've been watching the clips being shown, hey, hi, welcome back. Beyond traditional animated antics that were popular during that time, Bosco himself was a jack of all trades. More like black jack of all trades. Singing, dancing, playing any instrument with ease, Bosco was the real black
Sorry
Beatle
about that.
because
Sorry about that.
Let's not forget that a lot of his tropes came from black stereotypes. This was important because Bosco set the preliminary stage for what was seen as acceptable, as well as what
Jack
was
Rules
needed in order
trades.
to have
My man's making very big out of something crazy, man. Like, what's he set to stand for everything that's festival, bro? It's the first cartoon of a black kid, bro. Man, you're not making sense. It only sounds smart to stupid people.
an audience's attention when showcasing black characters. And that can be seen on full display with the sense
That's 60 years, man. 100 years ago, man. The hell? You think you ain't got past that?
11. And if
This is what a lot of people do, man. Try and like conflate today to something that happened at the start. But if you did that with anything, bro, it would look good, bro. Like I don't think it's America. I don't want to put this as America, but like first slave dudes in America were white, bro. They just called them indentured servants, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you literally do that. My guy's making no points.
you haven't seen The Sense 11, I'm really sorry what I'm about to do to you right now. Do you remember? Okay, so that was not only the opening theme to the Warner Brothers Looney Tunes, it was also their opening theme to the Merry Melody segments. Simply put, think of a short musical that hosts a
Something that's nothing to do with anything is conflated to make it some kind of point that don't make no sense.
variety of characters, both known and unknown in the Looney Tunes universe. As for me, I genuinely loved them. I can still recite songs to this day. But unfortunately, I've had to add a few more to my memory, like Coal Black and the Seven Dwarfs. As it sounds,
My G, how is that one offensive?
racist
Oh yeah, I hear you.
reimagining of
No, that was a cool name, Coal Black, bro. Bro, that sounds like a rapper, bro. What's the little baby and stuff, bro? You could do that with guys now. Bro, you could do that with guys now. I'm telling you, man, smart to a stupid person, bro.
Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. But they put duh in seven because, you know, black people don't talk good and can't articulate.
The little baby. Kodak Black, bro. Kodak Black. My G. Come on, my G. My G.
Also featured a whole host of fun characters. Prince Chawin with his gold teeth and dice for central incisors.
Oh, I remember that one.
White as the over-sexualized black female lead. And
What does that remind you of, bro? That's all music, bro.
dwarves cosplaying as U.S. soldiers because
Maybe that's his point, though.
this is 1943 and we are full bore into World War II. So the war propaganda machine is in full effect, and we need all the patriotism we can get, which apparently includes
Bro, in the grand scheme of things, they were still like, you know what I'm saying, like assaulting people and like not people letting people go in outside of a bathroom and stuff. You know what I'm saying? I say you could have just gone outside and fought. You know what I'm saying? But you know, motherfuckers wanted to give away their things. Grass green on the other side. Let's go on.
over-exaggerated black stereotypes and physical features. But here's the thing you have to understand. Back
They had Black Wall Street when he was saying this. You know that, right? The stuff he's talking about, like black people when they was talking about it, the black people back then had their own stuff going on. You just don't know about it.
then, this was a hit. The film received critical acclaim from white and black audiences alike, and Warner Brothers was praised
Coal Black, you know, Kodak Black, bro. What's wrong with the name?
making.
That is card, bro.
Now, don't get me wrong. It's not like black people
I might take that name, bro.
throwing parades, but back then pickings were slim. So if you're able to make it onto the big screen and you've got black characters being played by black voice actors too, with authentic vibes from
Bro, you don't even have that now.
culture, sometimes you got to take the win. Trust me, it's better than the alternative
Well, okay, then that don't look good.
mainstream media. And remember, this is just one
All right, fair enough.
out of 11. Goldilocks and the Jivin' Bears, Jungle Jitters, Uncle Tom's Bungalow. These are just a few films that came out between 1931 and 1944 that exaggerated black physical features, enforced stereotypes, and depicted black people as simple, dumb, and one note. So you can understand why Warner Brothers wanted to bury these as soon as they realized that racism and bigotry was real, removing whatever
You made them think that was when they. Bro, this is like the 40s, bro. Come on, my G. They knew racism was real, bro. You know what I'm saying? You may not, but they did.
could from the airways, distancing themselves from it, and basically blacklisting, haha, any of those films from ever seeing the light of day. And while that's nice and yay, racism is bad, the damage had already been done, given the tremendous success.
My G. What damage? In as opposed to what, bro? Yeah, this guy's me. I'm getting upset. Just listen to this guy, man. I'm gonna have to get the rest of this video there, Ron. Jesus Christ.
Film coming from a very popular studio with
Only 9 minutes.